Hey everyone, we are back for another night of Morrowind. I'm Jeff. I've been playing old and retro games for a while now, raising money for Extra Life. If you haven't heard of it before, Extra Life is a organization that connects gamers with their local Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And every year we do it. I believe it's been going since 2013. I could be wrong. Regardless, this is my 6th year doing it. My local Children's Miracle Network hospital is the Toronto Hospital for Sick Children. It's a fantastic cause. They really need help right now. Yeah, please fact check. I think 2013. I could be wrong. They've raised a lot of money, an incredible amount of money. And they don't take anything from your donations unless you choose to check a little box that gives them a little bit of money for their overhead costs. Otherwise, it goes directly to the hospital. You will get a receipt from that hospital. It's tax deductible. Every little bit helps. I would love if you visited my profile. There's a link up above. 2008. Okay, so even longer. I'd love if you visited my profile. There's a link up above. There's a link down below. Check out my Extra Life page. See what's going on. There are some fun incentives this year that we'll talk about a little later on. It should be a really good time. So, as I said, we're playing Morrowind tonight. We're going to get going with that. And what we've been doing lately is getting more involved in Morrowind culture. We are a foreigner who's basically been dropped off here. The Emperor mysteriously released us from jail in order to us dropped off the boat in Morrowind. And we've been kind of making ourselves at home here, learning about the local religion, learning about politics. It's a very interesting culture in Morrowind. Pretty alien in terms of a fantasy setting. And I try to explain as I go stuff as it comes up because the lore is just so extensive and it's so different. And it's not your typical Tolkien-esque fantasy setting. So I believe what we were doing last time is we had joined one of the big political organizations in Morrowind, the Great House Redoran. Political groups are sort of organized under these big houses, which were originally familial, but they're kind of feudal in nature. You can join a house if you're not a member of one, but you can only ever be a member of one of them. And they all have different values and kind of roles in Morrowind society. So House Redoran are kind of the traditional noble warrior protectors of Morrowind. The other two houses you can join in this game are House Hlalu, who are very forward-thinking, modern, non-traditional, mercantile type people. And there is... yeah, I'm just making this all up. And House Telvanni. And House Telvanni's thing is they are xenophobic, slave-owning wizards who live in giant mushrooms that they grow with magic. So we're House Redoran because I think it fits with our character, because we've been pretty combat-focused. We joined the temple earlier. House Redoran tends to be pretty supportive of the temple. And what we've been doing is basically odd jobs helping people in Redoran territory. And we are up in the northwest corner of the map. We're about to go to a Quama mine and heal the blighted Quama Queen, I believe it's what's happening. No, there's a shulk. There's a diseased shulk that's infecting all the Quama. So a shulk is it's like a big beetle thing. Oh, you don't want to know what they do to the frogs. You should see what they do to the lizards. So that is a Quama. They are insect-type things. They have chitinous shells. They're generally not aggressive. This is a worker. They have a queen. They're kind of like ant-oriented things. I don't know. They're weird. Everything is weird in Morrowind. They lay eggs. It's called an egg mine because it's basically a Quama hive. And people eat the eggs. Yeah, I've got one in my inventory right now. So we've got to find this diseased shulk that's in here and kill it. So yeah, there's a diseased Quama worker right there. Oh, and I'll show you some eggs. Here's some eggs down here. Those are Quama eggs. I can actually harvest some of these eggs, help myself to some Quama eggs. Like I said, I like to eat the eggs. And since I'm here, excuse me. Oh, I have so many eggs now. 13 eggs for these trying times. Although I generally don't eat ingredients directly, I like to do a little bit of cooking. We'll make some potions out of the eggs. I don't need any more eggs. They're pretty heavy. 13 eggs is all we need. A baker's dozen. Okay, so we're going to the Queen's... Whoops! We got a forager. These guys are another... I don't know if they're another life stage or they're another type of Quama. Like, you know how bees... They're different types. But they're a different kind. They're related, though. So many eggs down here. Oh, there's a shock. That it? That's what we came here to do. Okay, I don't want that ingredient. I do a lot of alchemy. I make a lot of potions. You can see in my inventory here, I use them all the time. Alchemy is super overpowered in Morrowind. And the way it works is like any other Elder Scrolls game. If you play them, you get your... you need to have 2 ingredients, and they need to match on one of their effects. So you can see that most ingredients have 4 effects. You can see here a few more here. And basically, if I want to make a Restore Fatigue potion, I gotta find 2 ingredients that have the Restore Fatigue effect on them and mix them together with the equipment. But this shock resin doesn't really have anything on it that I'm going to use. I'm going to keep exploring a little. Maybe we'll show you the Queen. The Queen's going to be around here somewhere. Foragers, I will take the Quama Cuddle because water breathing is a good potion effect. Okay, here's the... Oh, there's a warrior too. Shoot. I really shouldn't be wiping out all the Hive's warriors. Yeah, and the warriors kind of look like they've got a Quama forager, like, for a head. Anyway, I'm not going to kill him. I'm just going to go in here and show you the Queen. She's cute. Alright. So we don't need to fight any of these guys. They're harmless. Well, mostly harmless. We're here to save the mine. See if there's anything else worth looking at in here. Probably not. No. Alright. That was that. And we are just going to teleport back to the guy that gave us the quest to help this egg mine out. Hopefully I set up. Oh my god, okay. I'm just going to load my game. I thought I'd set up a mark by the guy that gave us the quest, but I did not, which means I teleported all the way across the map to the last place I used the mark spell when I used the recall spell. Yeah, it is kind of like that. What a weird movie. So we're going to walk back to Aldvalathi, which is where the quest giver is. Tell him we saved the egg mine. all this running around has improved our athletics skill. It being a video game, we run everywhere. Or as much as you can. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's running. If your speed's low, running does not look too run-like. This is like what runners say they're doing when they run. So kind of jogging. So we got to go back up to Alvalathi, which is northwest here. I think we can take the Silt Strider from Nisus. Yeah, it's a weird book. I tried to read it when I was a kid, but I don't think I ever finished it. Or it had like different colored text for depending on if they were in the story or like outside the story in the real world. Okay, we got a tomb here. Sounds like we're being attacked by something, but I don't see anything. The dramatic music is generally your first clue. What we got here? The Veloth Ancestral Tomb. We don't need to check that out. So I can see Barandus, which is a fortress, which is south of Nisus. Hey, Dragon Mech. Thanks for coming out. I'm just going to drink one of my energy drinks here, so they don't have to rest and I can just keep running. Gonna ignore the Netch. They are very docile. And the locals make a wonderful leather out of their hides. Oh. Exactly. I'm big on the energy drinks, which is why I'm always grabbing alchemy ingredients that have restore fatigue on them. The little green bar in the lower left is our fatigue, and the lower it is, the more of a penalty you have to doing everything else. So the idea is keep it as high as possible at all times, because it interferes with literally everything else you try to do. Whether it be dodging attacks, to hitting other enemies, to casting spells. Goodbye. Got a cliff racer up here. Oh. He's trapped by the tree. He might get around it though as we keep going. Looks like he's stuck on it though. Yeah, I think he's stuck on the tree. We won't have to deal with him. We're gonna have to cross here eventually. There's Nisus and the Silt Strider. Just gonna plop down in the water here and swim over. In an earlier session, we helped a guy who was waiting in the water here. We helped him recover his pants. Some bully had taken it while he was having a nice swim. I had to go find a pair of pants for a dude. And it looks like our Silt Strider handler has fallen off his platform up there. I'm pretty sure this is the guy. Yeah. So we're going to get him to bring us to Alvalathi. Or Cool, which is basically right next to it. Alvalathi must not have a Silt Strider. So here's Cool, and Alvalathi is like down here. So we're just going to go southwest along the coast a little. And yes, Silt Striders are giant insects. That kind of sound like whales. Okay. There's another tomb there. Yes, and we have to get across. There's a Daedric ruin. Oh, come on. Who's bugging me? The rats. You got big rats here in Morrowind. So as I was saying, there's a Daedric ruin here, which was set up by Daedra worshippers, probably millennia ago. Morrowind's ancient religion, before the Tribunal came along. They worship the Daedra, who are these, well, here's a Daedra right here. A type of one. That's just, a minor Daedra. But, they're extra-dimensional beings, who are kind of godlike, some of them. Daedra princes are godlike in abilities. And the ancient religion of the Dunmer people, who are the natives of Morrowind, they worshipped the Daedra princes and paid tribute to them. And they set up all these shrines all over the place. But when the Tribunal, who were mortal Dunmer, made themselves immortal, they created a new religion for the Dunmer people with their guidance and their instructions. So the Daedra are not really worshipped anymore. They're kind of respected, but they're not really worshipped. Some of them are known as helpful Daedra, and others are known as bad Daedra. Yeah, and so worshippers are still kind of in these sites, and they don't like regular people coming around. This guy does not have anything worth taking. Yeah, Morrowind is basically fantasy Australia. Maybe slightly more hospitable. So this outpost here is where our quest giver is. I think he's in this wing with the watchtower. Yeah, this guy here. I forget his name.
You'll bring me
Felden.
good fortune, Outlander. How may I be of service?
I did. I helped out the mine. What do you got for me now? So he says there's another problem along the Nisus-Aldrin caravan track. Kagudi have been attacking travelers between Aldrin and Nisus. Find the Kagudi den. I already killed them, so that was easy. We found that at the end of last session. They had a nice little hollow filled with the bones of elves and men, and we took care of them. But we just stumbled across it, so that was a really easy quest. Alright, so he says, House Redoran sent a party to destroy the Telvanni base Shishi. They were supposed to report back, but they have not done so. I need to go there and bring him the report. So Shishi is a Velothi tower in the middle of Foyada Banidad, northwest of Margan. So I should go to Margan, head east past the Siltstrider, and follow the Foyada north and west until I see it. Okay, I believe we've been by this before. Shishi sounds like a very familiar name. But a Foyada, correct me if I'm saying this wrong, that's a real word. It's a riverbed, but for lava flows. So we're going to go to Margan. What's the quickest way to get there? I'm going to attempt Elm Civi intervention, which should bring us to the nearest Tribunal Temple. It might bring us to Nisus. It might bring us to Margan. So this is Nisus. Either way, I can take the Siltstrider.
My knowledge.
I'm coming, big guy. I'm gonna ride on your back. I gotta talk to your handler down here and give him some money.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
So yeah, he can bring me to Margan.
We make a special trip just for you.
Here we
Same
are.
low price.
And let's check our directions again. So he says... Oh, we better check that, what was it? The Shishi report? That's what the subject was. usually there's an easy link in the journal when you've got, there we go. So we need to go east past the Siltstrider, follow the Foyada north and west until I see it. Should be right in the middle of the Foyada. So, east it is. Whoops. Hurt ourselves a little jumping. So the reason there are Foyadas around is because Vardenfell, which is the island we're on... Oh yeah, better get an axe out. The island we're on, which makes up most of the province of Morrowind, is a big giant volcano. That's Red Mountain in the middle. I don't think this is the Foyada I was supposed to go to. This is a dead end. Say north and east. Or south and east. Shishi report. North and west. Okay. Let me check my map. Oh, I see. That's the Foyada there. Next. Actually, I should grab their feathers, even though they're blighted and diseased. You can make levitate potions out of the feathers you get from those guys. Yeah, but lots of stuff is diseased the closer you get to Red Mountain, because the ancient, evil, immortal Dagoth the enemy of the Tribunal, lives at the center of the island in the volcano, and he sends blight diseases to trouble our people. He used to be friends with the Tribunal, but there was a falling out. And we've recently found out that a few hundred years ago what Dagoth did was he ambushed the Tribunal when they went to renew their immortality at the heart of Kogorun. Kogorun? Anyway, there's a big magic heart the dwarves built in the center of the island. And that's what they used, well, that's what the Tribunal used to make themselves immortal thousands of years ago. And a few hundred years back, Dagoth ambushed them there and stole the tools they need to do it. So they are slowly losing their powers. Oh shoot, we're being attacked. They must like glyph racers. Got some money. Get out of here. They've got a chest. It's owned. I don't know who owns it. Probably the guys I killed, but I'll leave it alone. This guy's gonna... I see what you're going for there, Duke. Yes, the wildlife. The wildlife. Although I'd love to see Sir David Attenborough narrating peacefully as he wanders the wilderness with a giant battle axe. Chopping through the wildlife as he goes. That looks like Shishi up there. You see the tower? If I ever make it. And beyond it, those are Dwemer ruins. Those like tall pointy towers. The dwarves made those, but the dwarves all disappeared a few thousand years ago. Right before the tribunal made themselves immortal using the tools that they were using to do something, we don't know what, they made themselves disappear from existence using them, but the tribunal thought it would be a good idea to mess around. Yeesh. So, Shishi, let's see what's going on here. We got a dead body. Right off the bat, dead body. Looks like another dead body. That is someone in Redoran armor, so I can talk to them. So I guess they completed their mission. We just have to find the report and bring it back. So, this guy says, Baramasalis believes all the Telvanni have been found, but I don't know. I think there may be a few hiding somewhere. Sometimes I hear strange noises in the room below this one. Okay, so I've got the report, but I think we should probably investigate. Got some books. The pig children. I think that's about orcs. It's not very kind. Got some alcohol. Some crates with maybe some things worth taking. Some ingredients are good. I'll take the cherry. A little bit of money. Heather's good. Racer plumes are good. Rice is good. Yams are good. What's in this sack? Chokeweed. Rat meat? No. No, that's good. Alright. What else have we got? Got a closet with some fancy shoes and shirts. Bed. Got a book about alchemy. Got a potion. Got a skull. Oh, secret passage somewhere? Maybe. Sounds like. I don't know what I did, but it made a stone scraping noise, and that says secret passage to me. And that looks like where we gotta go.
There's no escape.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna attack me, huh? Found this guy's safe room. He's got kind of a crappy charm and nothing worth taking. Got a little book. Alright, I guess that's it. Scrib jelly I'll take. Alright. Guess I'll go up and tell that guy that we found the last of them. Okay, yeah, alright, I guess that's all there is to it. We'll check out downstairs. We're gonna up first. Oh, there's another up. Just another room, some beds. Chest with a very easy lock. something I don't care about in it. More clothing. More clothing. Alright. Well, that was it. That's Shishi. So let's get back to where we gotta go. And I forgot to cast Mark again, so we've got to take the Silt Strider up. Actually, I should read the Shishi report. Where is it? Should look like a piece of paper. Okay. Alright, they captured the tower. Thought there was going to be something juicy in it, but I guess not.
We make a special trip just for you. Say no,
Alright,
Bride.
up to cool.
We
I'm going
make
to
a
throw on
special
my
trip
Boots
just
of Blinding Speed to
no.
get over there a little more quickly. Boots of Blinding Speed are amazing. They just make it so you can't really see. But look how fast I run now. And swim, too. Now, I'm playing a version of the game that has a lot of the bugs patched out. But when this game first came out, if you had... if you were playing as a character that had magic resistance, you would only resist negative effects. Which means you'd never have to worry that when you put on your magic helmet that boosted your personality, that it wouldn't work because of your magic resistance. It would only resist negative effects. Now, when you had a pair of boots like the Boots of Blinding Speed, what you could do, because what it does is it has a negative effect of it blinds you, and a positive effect of it fortifies your speed. But what you could do is you could take the boots off and put them on over and over again until you resisted the blind effect, and you would still be super fast. And yes, you can fly in this game, Duke. I have been known to levitate from time to time. Here's the report. And I did find a wizard hiding there. Yeah, so they're not allowed to out and out war with each other, the different great houses, but I think they have territory that is like assigned to them, like it's a feudal kind of thing. And I think if someone's encroaching, they're allowed to attack them, which is what these rogue towers are. The Telvanni have these towers set up all over the island, even though they're technically not supposed to. Alright, so he's got no more for me.
You'll bring me good fortune, Outlander. How may I
So
be
let's
of
zip
service?
back. And I would like to try and get the ball rolling on getting ourselves a house.
How may I be of service?
Okay, so I think we have to
What
talk
did I do to
to
deserve this honor?
Athen Serethi, who is our sponsor. He's a Redoran Council member. We saved his son last session, who was
You'll bring me
kidnapped
good
by Bolvin Venom, who is another Redoran counselor, who's just not a nice guy.
You'll bring me good fortune, Outlander. How may I be of service?
Okay, so we got a promotion. We are now a house cousin. Okay, so his son Varver has been accused of murder. The murder of Braylon Carverin, who is one of his friends. He can't believe his son would do such a thing, but the evidence is persuasive. Start by talking to his son. Okay. So I guess we'll try and find his son and see what happens.
You bring me good fortune, Outlander.
But I think this is the quest line that'll get us to getting ourselves our very own house. So he's in here somewhere. No. There he is.
Bring me good fortune, Outlander. How may I be of service?
He says, I'm not feeling well. What can I do for you? So he says, I did not kill him. He was my closest friend. The guards found me near his body, but I don't remember anything that happened that night. Sometimes, though, sometimes I have bad dreams. It's been going around. It says, sometimes I kill Braylon in my dreams. It's horrible. But that doesn't mean I killed him, does it? I was having bad dreams before he died. About the time he got that ash statue. It's right over there. Maybe if you take it away, the bad dreams will stop. Okay. So he's got an ash statue somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. A suspicious ash statue. Alright, so these guys are artifacts of the 6th house. We've dealt with them before. I talked about Dagoth earlier, the evil guy who lives at the center. He used to be head of a house that no longer exists, House Dagoth. And since his betrayal, the house was disbanded and the members, absorbed into the other houses. But there's still like an underground version of it that still exists, we're finding. And they follow Dagoth. They kind of worship him as a god.
Bring me good fortune, Outlander.
And their thing is they want to send the blight disease out from the volcano and infect everyone and force the Empire out from Morrowind so we can follow our traditional ways again and, just set up Dagoth as god again.
Fortune, Outlander.
That's their whole thing, Dagoth. They're super creepy. They infect themselves with a disease called Corporus, which turns them into like giant tumor things most of the time. And they have these ash statues. Where is it in my inventory? They have these ash statues that they can like project bad dreams into people's minds with. Yeah, kind of. They don't want to restore like the ancient ways. They just want the Empire out. So they want to set up a new thing rather than go back to the Daedra worship that the ancestors of the Dunmer used to do. They're basically isolationist. They want all the foreigners out. So they have that in common with the Stormcloaks in Skyrim. But other than that, they're a lot more religious-oriented. They're pretty cultish. They have this weird disease that they infect themselves and try to infect others with. And they're, psychically projecting bad dreams to people, including me. I've had some dreams where this guy says he's named Dagoth and that I'm his old friend Nerevar and that I should come talk to him and join him. Which sounds like bad news. Oh, my agility is damaged. I better cure that. But, there's no way I'm Nerevar. Nerevar has been dead for thousands of years. The Ashlanders have a prophecy that he's going to be reborn, but that doesn't have anything to do with me, right? Okay. So he says I should go to the temple and ask them about the statue. We've seen them before, so, we kind of know what's going on with them. But we'll talk to this guy at the temple anyway. See what he has to say about it. Not this guy.
Good to see
Not
you.
you.
Searching for
Not you. This guy. So I did find an ash statue in his room. You can have it. So he says there's some kind of conjuration enchantment on this statue. I believe the statue influenced Varver Serethi in some manner, causing him to kill his friend Braylon. He may still be under the influence of the statue. Tell Varver to come speak to me. When I'm sure he's no longer influenced by the statue, he'll have him cleared of Braylon Carveran's murder. All right. So he says, I believe the statues have some kind of corrupting influence. If you were to find out how Varver got the statue, he would be grateful. All right. So let's ask him when we go over to tell him to go see the priest. I don't know if they're going to do an exorcism.
You'll bring me good
Nice
fortune,
night.
Outlander.
The moons are out. So we zipped over here with a teleport spell, but we got to walk back. Serethi Manor is under Scar, which means it's inside the shell of a giant emperor crab. They're extinct now, sadly. We don't get to run into one of these guys. But you may have noticed this earlier. This is the inside of a giant crab shell.
Fortune, Outlander. How may I be of service? You'll bring me good fortune, Outlander.
No, I gotta talk to
You
Varver.
bring me good fortune, Outlander. You bring me good fortune, Outlander.
I do bring good fortune. I'm a lucky guy. The luckiest orc in the world. Everyone wants to be friends with me.
You'll bring
Okay,
me good
Varver.
fortune, Outlander. How may I be of service?
I'm gonna ask him though. So he says he remembers he got it from Galtus Guvron at the Rat in the Pot. Okay, so let's go to the Rat in the Pot and talk to that guy. A Rat in the Pot is a tavern here in Aldrune. I think I know where it is.
You'll bring me good fortune, Outlander. How may I?
Hey, Rathologic. How's it going? We are investigating cult activity. Cult activity that has led to a murder.
You'll bring me good
Someone
fortune.
was psychically influenced to murder their best friend. Now we're going to find out where they got the statue that made them do it. So we're looking for the Rat in the Pot, which I think is around here somewhere. I think that might be it. Nope, that's the Council Club. Nope, that's the Aldscar Inn.
You'll bring me
Rat in
good
the
fortune.
Pot, maybe it's closer to the entrance to town. We shall see. Oh, that's the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild. Where's the Rat in the Pot? Let's look at the map. Council Club, Aldscar Inn, Magic Goods, Bookseller, Pawnbroker, Clothier, General Merchandise. Where is the Rat in the Pot? Let's see if we can ask about it. Nope. Over
You'll
this
bring me
way.
good fortune, Outlander. How
It looks like a manor. Not a place of business. Is the Rat in the Pot under Scar? Clothier. Smith.
Is there something I can do for you,
The
Outlander?
Rat in the Pot. Okay. Well, it's got to be around somewhere. Magic Goods. It must be under Scar. Check the map one more time. Council Club, Guard Tower, Guild of Mages, Guild of Fighters. Oh, I walked right by it. I was right earlier. It's right by the Fighters Guild. That's it there, I believe. Oh, I'm getting pretty tired. I better chug a potion. Actually, we better make some more potions. We're running out of our energy drinks. So, we want something with restore fatigue on it, like chokeweed. And we need another one with the same effect, like hound meat. Now we've got a few more restore fatigue potions. Chat rules are be cool, be nice, you know, the usual. Be excellent to each other, I believe, are the rules. Don't say anything that makes people uncomfortable. I don't know, it's mostly at my discretion.
I don't know where to begin.
But hey, thanks for coming out. We're playing Morrowind. We're looking for a guy who gave a magic statue to someone that made him murder his best friend. Where is he? What's his name, actually? Galtus Govron. We're looking for Galtus Govron. Yak. That's a great name. Yak Groskindar. Esterol. Eldwing. Maybe he's not here anymore. We're gonna have to track him down. Tongue Toad. Drotasar. Oh, there's another way down. Excuse me. There's a little room down here. Angoth the Jeweler and Galtus Govron. Galtus, what do you have to say about yourself?
There is no escape.
Oh, he's just gonna straight up attack me.
There is no escape.
So I asked him about the statue, and he just tried to kill me. And he's got a bunch more statues in his inventory. We should probably take those before they fall into the wrong hands. He's got a torch. Oh, he's got a note. What does the note say? Here's another crate of statues. These are to be placed here in Aldrune. Place the statues quickly and wisely. Destroy this note. Do not disappoint me again. Hanurai. Okay. So this guy is a very bad agent. Okay, so I can't ask him about this stuff. I guess I'll go back to the priest and see if he's got any clues. He might know who this Hanurai is or point me in the right direction. Oh no. Definitely not. I probably played Morrowind more than I played any other game in my entire life. First playthrough in a couple years, but I am very familiar with Morrowind. Just sharing the brilliance that is this game with the world. Okay, so we found a note on Galton Gavron's body when you asked about ash statues. Yep. So he says Hanurai might be Hanurai Asutlanapal. She claims to be an outcast Ashlander. Her house is the first one on the right down the stairs from the temple. She may be as unwilling to talk as Galtus, so take these potions. Alright. Okay, and we did clear Varver's name, so he's no longer to blame for the murder of his best friend.
You'll bring me good fortune.
So before we forget, because I think we're getting our next few quests from this guy, we're going to cast Mark, so that we can instantly zip back here no matter where in the world we are. And to do that, I need a little more magic. So I'll take one of my handy potions. And we will cast Mark. Most Mages Guild will have someone who can teach you the spell. I probably got it back in Balmora. Or Vivek, possibly. It's been a while. We're a few hours into this playthrough. But it's a mysticism spell, and if you shop around in the Mages Guilds, there will be people who can sell both Mark and Recall. They're a pair deal. One is not useful without the other. Okay. So, Hanurai, say the first house on the left past the temple? First house on the right, okay.
You'll bring me good fortune.
This is it. We do have our axe just in case. Let's see what she has to say for herself. She says, "It is the hour of wakening. Dagothar awakes and comes forth in his glory, and his people shall rejoice, and his enemies shall scatter like dust."
I have you!
Alright. So she's on to me. She's got a little money. She's got an ash statue. I'm gonna have to find a place to dump these. They weigh a lot. What else have we got here? We've got a door with a mysterious red glow behind it that is both locked and trapped. Okay. Well, maybe we will find a key somewhere. On the table? Doesn't look like... Aha. Let's see if that does the trick. Yep. Yeah, I thought there was a red glow coming from behind this door. We got ourselves a 6th house shrine down here. Yes, the probe will disarm traps if your security skill is high enough. If you have the key for a door, though, the trap is not sprung. It just opened. My security skill is terrible, so it's generally a good idea for me to just find the key. Yeah, 13. There are spells that let you open locks, but there aren't spells that let you disarm traps. So when I don't have a key, I have to... Are these all full of... I was picturing they were going to be full of ash statues. So if I don't have a key, I... Oh, this one's full of ash statues. I'm just going to put the ones I have in here. And we'll let someone else deal with it. So as I was saying, I keep interrupting my own train of thought. If I have to open something with a spell, and it's trapped, I just have to eat the trap and hope I survive. Alright. So, the priest will probably want to know about this. I'm just going to close that. Let's go tell him we found a 6th house shrine down there.
You'll bring me good fortune, Outlander. How may I be of service?
True. That also works. If I found anything more about the ash statue I have. By killing the source of the ash statues... Oh, by killing her, the source of the ash statues is being shut down. We must remain vigilant. Okay. Alright, do you have any more duties for me? Alright. So we gotta go rescue a pilgrim. This is less exciting. So, he went to go to the Ruddy Man pilgrimage, which is near Nisus. We're gonna go ask around and see where he is.
Where is that slave?
Traps are also less of an issue for me as an orc. Because of my spell resistance. And also because I have the ebony mail, which also gives me some extra magic resistance. So most of the time I can eat them without bothering to cast telekinesis. I don't think a trap has killed me yet in the game. In Vanilla Morrowind, traps really aren't that much to worry about, or at least I've never really had a problem with them. There are some that do poison damage that do quite a bit, but... Yeah. It's good for more than just stealing things off people's tables when you're hiding out of sight. Because for whatever reason, as long as they can't see you, they don't notice the item flying through the air that you're stealing. Yeah, this playthrough, we're a battle mage orc, so we're basically a giant meathead. Nothing hurts us. So let's ask around about this pilgrim. Saw him leave Nisus a few days ago. He left south to the Coal Cave. Okay.
3 blessings, sir.
See if anyone else has more info. May have gotten lost. Head south towards Coal Cave and keep an eye out for him. Alright, so we've done the Coal Cave pilgrimage, so we have it on the map. It's like an underwater cave thing. Well, the entrance isn't underwater, but most of the cave is underwater. Well, you may be a Dunmer, but you're still an Outlander to them. It makes a difference.
You seem worthy of my knowledge.
You're asking a million questions like you don't know anything about anything. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. We're about an hour in, so I'll do my my plug. You may have noticed down below, I'm raising money as part of Extra Life. I'm gonna throw the link up in chat for you. If you're not familiar with it, Extra Life is a I guess it's an organization, but it connects gamers with their local Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And it happens every year since 2008, I believe we established earlier in the stream. And how it works is you pick your local hospital. Mine is the Toronto Hospital for Sick Children. You raise money throughout the year, and it culminates in Game Day, which is November 5th this year. And it is a 24-hour gaming marathon. I'm starting mine the evening of November 4th and going to the evening of November 5th. I'll be streaming the entire thing. This will be my 6th year doing it. It's a lot of fun. It's a really great cause. Check out the link in the chat and down below in my About Me profile. It's a really great cause. I can't stress that enough. Hospitals all over Canada and probably the United States need extra resources right now because they're under a lot of pressure. Sick Kids Hospital has had a full ICU for like 2 weeks now. Every little bit helps. No amount is too small, but please give generously if you can. If you look on my profile, you see I've got a few fun incentives this year. You can pick an old game for me to play. You can pick a destination for me to fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'll go anywhere in the world and do sightseeing. And my third big incentive is if someone is especially generous and especially mean, I will eat the world's hottest tortilla chip on a stream. I'm not going to be doing it on my 24-hour marathon because I have heard that there's a good chance that I will be on the toilet off and on for about 12 hours afterwards. But I will do a stream if someone donates that much money. It will be a lot of fun. I'll wash my hands really, really carefully, and I'll play some video games as I suffer. Anyway, let's get back to Morrowind. That's all about Extra Life. I'll plug it again at the end of the stream. It's great. I raised over $1,500 last year, and I'd love to top it this year. Let's see here. So we're supposed to look for this guy on the way to the Ruddy Man pilgrimage site. So we're just going to go sort of back and forth around here on the way. Coal Cave is, like I said, it's right on the shore. It's a sea cave kind of deal, a grotto. Cliff Racer's gonna try and get me. Oh, someone else is trying to get me. Getting pretty good at axe, though. I think this guy is stuck on the tree. Oh no, he's unstuck. Okay. So I'm trying to think. It's been a while since I've been here, but it's like the entrance is down right by the water. Hey, if Stuart Little can't keep his little grubby hands to himself, he's gonna get it. See? The flying jellyfish? Polite. Doesn't bother me. I don't bother them. But those rats, they try to bite me, they get the axe. Cliff Racers I just preemptively attack. Not that you get the drop on them very often. Alright, I'm not seeing this lost guy around yet. Gonna chug one of my energy drinks. One of the heavier ones. Your potions weigh the average weight of the ingredients you use to make them. So you can have a number of different potions that weigh different amounts based on the ingredients you used. So I always try and get rid of the heavier ones first. So maybe if we just go to the pilgrimage site and work backwards, we'll be able to find this guy. This is where we were before. This is a trail of dead. I'm going to try and take the road there instead of going all-terrain with it. That is generally a sign. Oh, there he is. I bet you that's the guy. Oh no, he feels ill. Yeah, have a potion. Feels much better. Alright, so I guess he just, like, got sick on the way. That's it. Okay. We can go back. I'll show you the cave entrance, though. It's right down here. I have not fought Gainer yet. We are still just on the main quest line. We will do Tribunal next. And we will meet Gainer, who will never be happy no matter how we try to appease him. And it will only end in bloodshed. But so far, no Tribunal stuff. For people who are unfamiliar, Tribunal is the first expansion to Morrowind, which added a lot more storyline stuff that you're supposed to do after the main storyline is done in the base game. So we're going to cast Recall and go back and tell our buddy that we rescued the pilgrim. He was sick, but we gave him a potion to help with that. Oh, he gave me four cure disease potions to make up for the one we used on him. That's great. You got anything else for me? Okay, another missing pilgrim. So where's Baden? So he was on his way from Aldrune to Margan. We don't know what happened to him. Alright, go to Margan and see if we can find him. He says he's got more than he needs. And no, no one is very big on gardening here. I pick ingredients in the wild all the time from people's yards. It doesn't really seem like... I mean, look. This is right in the middle of town. This is like a matter of civic pride. They've got these giant... Yeah, trauma roots. Those thorns look sharp. So, we're going to take the Silt Strider to Margan and ask around about poor Baden. You know, sometimes these missing pilgrims, that's what they're doing.
We make a special trip just for you.
So let's ask around about him. Tell me about Baden. Okay, so he says maybe ask at the shrine, which would be what his destination is. I think there's a rock here or something at the shrine. I should know more about this. I am the Patriarch of the Tribunal Temple. I should really know what the Margan Shrine is for, but... More of a doer than a theology guy. Yeah, we got a rock here. The magic rock of Margan.
3 blessings, Sarah.
Yeah, exactly like real-life pilgrims. Just an excuse to go on vacation, get drunk, and sleep around. So, he says an Ashlander came in the other day demanding tribute for the esteemed noble Bindon Gilderan. But no one knows anyone by that name, so he passed the report on. The Ashlander said to go west out of Margan along the road toward the mountains, and then head south along the mountains to get to his camp. So I guess this guy is taken hostage. So, west and then south. Ashlanders are Dunmer that have stuck to the traditional ways of their people. So they did not adapt the Tribunal Temple. They stuck to the Daedra and ancestor worship of their forebears. And also the nomadic lifestyle. So we're going to go west along the road and then south following the mountains. Okay. So yeah, the Ashlanders have, they got yurts. They've kind of got a they're supposed to have a nomadic lifestyle, but you know, the game engine when this came out isn't really prepared for that. So their camps are always in the same place in the game, but I see you, Cliff Racer. Oh, there's this guy that we tried to help last time. There is agriculture, actually, Duke. In the south, though. So in the south, there's quite a bit of agriculture. But up here, it's all fishing villages and not much else. Mining. I don't know... You might consider the Kwama mines to be agriculture. They're laying eggs. It's kind of like poultry farming in a way. This guy's? He's following me, actually. I think I told him I'd help him in a previous session, and he got stuck on that fence. But now he's not stuck, and he wants me to bring him to Coal Cave. Well, he's along for this adventure first. If he survives, I'll take him to Coal Cave. I need another energy drink. Yeah, he's helping me out. He's really slow, though. I'm not gonna worry too much about him. He only offered me like $100 to take him halfway across the map. It's not a super enticing deal. Alright. And then south along the mountains to find this guy's camp. That looks like it. I see a yurt. Alright, let's negotiate the release of the hostage.
Is there something I can do for you, Outlander?
Alright, you don't have anything to say about it. You don't have anything to say about it? We must have to go inside.
3 blessings, Sarah.
Okay, so there's Baden. Okay, so basically he lied to them and told them that he's a famous rich guy, so they wouldn't kill him and would ransom him. And the plan worked. I'm here to arrange his release.
Sarah.
So this guy's not impressed. He says, so this famous noble is a liar and a coward. Very well, you can have him for $5. Good, he's free to leave. Alright, so off he goes. Now, this guy wants to go to Coal Cave, which is literally where we just were. It's super annoying. I wonder if I can fast travel with him. Jeez. You know what? No. I'm not doing that super tedious quest for $100. I'm just going to teleport away and leave him to his own devices. Sorry, man. Where's recall? You're on your own. Okay, I found Baden. Excellent. Do you have any more duties for me? He says, some Redoran soldiers were sent to the derelict stronghold of Andesreth. Andesreth? Andesreth? Yeah. They have not returned. He needs someone to find out what happened there. So they left for Andesreth and have not returned. Go there, find out what happened. If they're dead, bring their House Redoran shields back. And he put it on my map. So let's see. I don't think I've been to that one before. We've been to a few strongholds. Mirandus. Will be one of these gold boxes. Palace Marian, Kogurun, Andesreth, Aldredania, Vass. Where is Andesreth? I mean, it can't be too far. Map's pretty full. This is tedious. Ghost Gate, Odrasal, Dagoth Ur, Andesreth. So it looks like we have been there. It's basically due
You'll
west.
bring me good fortune, Outlander. Where is that slave?
Whoops. Our game crashed. Let's start it again. It'll happen. We're back. Yeah, the game is 20 years old, and we've got a few background things going on to make some of the mods work and to make the graphics a little better. So it's really kind of Frankensteined into the game you're seeing me play. So once in a while we do get a crash. Yeah, I guess we're just going to have to go basically straight out west. There's no real fast travel that will get us there. So it's a cross-country excursion, which means we need some energy for it. And we will take in the beautiful scenery that's in Redoran territory. I'm going to put on my fast walk boots. I did not create the mods, I simply installed them. Although modding's fairly straightforward in this game, I don't really do much. And most of the ones that I have installed are just cosmetic things. They don't affect anything gameplay-wise. Alright. I need my regular boots so I can hit these guys. So I am using quite a few mods, but they are all mods that improve the visuals. And what I wanted to do when I was deciding which ones to use was try and stay true to the original look of the game. I wanted to kind of create the experience of how Morrowind felt like it looked when I first played it 20 years ago. So there are some graphical overhauls that really drastically change the way the game looks, but I wanted to keep it as true to the original artistic vision as possible. So it looks a lot crisper, it runs at a higher resolution, I can see a much farther distance away, but mostly the visuals are unchanged other than being a little sharper. What's this guy doing here?
It wants something.
Yeah, I want to know who you are. Oh, I helped this guy. Alright. I delivered some shirts for this guy once upon a time. We've met him before. I remember that. And we're more or less making our way over. I see Andesreth in the distance there. In fact, I'm going to put my wee boots on. Zoom. We're being chased. Oh, they're actually quite fast when you're running. Alright. Combat boots on. Combat axe, please. Get out of here. Jeez. The wildlife. And this guy's coming too. You just saw what happened. Alright, there's Andesreth. We're gonna find out what happened to the party that was sent to explore it. There should be a ramp up somewhere, or I guess it's half buried. We might be able to get up here. So these things have been abandoned for ages, these strongholds. Looks like that's all there is to it. There might be more up top, but I'm not going to bother levitating up there. Not yet. Let's check out this entrance. The Propylon Chamber. Most strongholds have these. If you have the right index, you can travel to 2 other strongholds from one of these Propylon Chambers. So basically, they go in a ring around. You can go around the circle like TTC stations. Well, not like TTC stations. I guess they don't go in a loop, do they? They go around in a circle like the Paris Metro. And you can go around if you have the keys that let you go to each of the different strongholds. Let's see if I have any on me right now. So I've got the Phelan Serrano Propylon Index and the Rotharan Propylon Index. Neither of those work here. We are kind of in the middle of a quest to collect all of those things. Once we collect them all, we'll get given one that lets us access anything. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that, anonymous person. As I've been saying all night, I'm raising money for Extra Life, raising money for the Toronto Hospital for Sick Children. It's an amazing cause. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, the signals are really cool. They just finished adding ATC signals to Line 1, which is a huge deal. The subway's being closed on the weekend for, like, years? Well, not the whole TCC. A stretch of the subway where they've been working on the signals has been closed for years now, and they finally finished those upgrades. I did not know that. I don't actually know the details. I know that the new system lets them run more trains more often. Oh, yeah, the Scarborough stuff. Oh, God. Don't get me started. Wikipedia is a never-ending source of wonder, I gotta say. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, there's a person here.
I have you.
Oh. She's trying to kill me. I just wanted to talk. Alright. So I'm getting a bad feeling about these poor guys that were sent to check this place out. Pick that lock. Oh, 25 bucks. Some hammocks. Yeah, we are the... It's my understanding that the TTC is the lowest, has the lowest per capita funding of any transit system in North America. Thanks for coming out, Rathologic. I really appreciate it. And we will see you again, I hope. Are you going to talk to me, or are you going to, as soon as I... Okay. I knew as soon as I put my axe away, he'd try to kill me. Oh. Lockpicking equipment. I can use that. I mean, I'm not sure how these amateurs managed to
There's no escape.
kill a bunch of Redoran warriors, but they're not putting up much of a fight against me. Oh, a clay pot. Is that what that is? Let's have a better look at this clay pot. That's an interesting clay pot. Yeah, I guess the dresser has clothes in it. And on it. It's not really any real worthwhile loot. Just a bunch of bandits living in here, I guess. Oh, scuttle, I want that. It's a good ingredient. Lets me make feather potions so I can carry more. I don't need more eggs. They'll weigh me down too much. Moon sugar. Oh, no, it's not moon sugar. It's crab meat. I was excited for a second. I'll just eat that egg. Alright. Keep going around. Haven't found any slain Redoran warriors yet, though. Locked. Where's my pick? Probes, probes, probes. There's a pick. First try. Oh, there's some rats in there. Better grab my axe again. Did I lose my axe? Oh no! I need an axe, but I have no magic to grab one. Just close the door. Because I don't think rats can open doors. And there are a bunch of dead Redoran warriors. We have to return with their shields. Unfortunate. So I don't know if they starved to death or what the deal is, but they're fully armed and armored, locked in that room. And I guess I should exact vengeance.
I have you! I have you!
Alright. Take your lockpicks. Take your lock probe. Check your crates for anything worthwhile. It would be bad for me. End in the game. Yeah, honestly, I think the only thing stopping rats from opening doors is they're not big enough. They are incredibly smart. I used to have a roommate that had pet rats. And I 100% believe that if they were big enough, they would open doors. Take the ruby. Good scroll. Alright, so there's a door up to the upper level. We're just going to keep exploring this floor first. Make sure we've seen everything, and then we'll go up. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, because that's where we came in. Alright, to the upper level. We have to avenge our comrades. Who's waiting for us? Whoops, I fell through the floor. Yep. And I just fell through the floor. So I'm going to have to use the console command fix me, which should put me back somewhere. Alright, I'll just load my game. That's fine too. Yeah, I guess I do. Alright, let's try that again. Let's go left this time. Yes, Oprah, we are in an ancient Dunmer stronghold. Solving the mystery of what happened to a team of Redoran knights who came. The answer is they're dead. And so now we're just getting revenge.
I have you!
I really don't know how these guys were so much trouble for them, but... Take the booze. Thank you, Jennifer Lynn. I appreciate it. Oprah's a bit of a potty mouth, so sometimes his messages need to be approved. Well, we have already seen an Elder Scrolls game with that dragon mech. It's called Morrowind. Yeah, they're completely useless though, throwing weapons. There are axes too in Blood Moon, I believe. I assume you can cheese them if you get some enchantments on them, but I've never really played with throwing weapons in this game. No one else hiding here. Just taking all their food. So we can make potions. Yeah, like I said, I've never personally had much luck with them. Like, maybe if you, you build a character around them with high marksman skill and, like, get the right enchantments on them, but... It's definitely not as good as just, pulling out a magic axe and beating people over the head. Good at staggering enemies, though. More crates. Full of stuff. Some I want, some I don't. Yeah, it's not like Skyrim, where marksman is the only way to go. Paper, desk, nothing, tableware. Crappy lock I should be able to do. Second try. $5 in there. Not bad. Continuing onward.
I have you!
No escape.
Yeah, we're just here to avenge our friends. You look like you have an expensive knife, which I will take. What about you? Nope, you don't have anything worthwhile. Already read this book. Oh, I'm the same way, Oprah. And it's not like Daggerfall where gold actually weighs something. It costs you nothing to carry around gold. Oh, It's full of ash statues. Maybe these guys are the source of those ash statues that were being shipped into Aldrune. Probably not the ultimate source, because it doesn't look too culty around here. But that's a possibility. We will go up. Yeah, so that might lead out onto the roof. Yeah. We'll go out there once we finish going around the loop. Dwarven coins are great because you can use them to trade in items that are... Whoops. So if you go to Creeper, who of course you're going to go to, you're always going to go to Creeper to sell your stuff. What you can do is you can use the Dwarven coins because they're worth 50 apiece. You can use them to pawn off stuff that is worth more money than Creeper actually carries with him. Alright, I'll take that. And the way you do it is you sell your... You know, Creeper only has 5,000 bucks. So you sell your $6,000 axe. You sell your $6,000 axe for 5,000 bucks, and then however many Dwemer coins that Creeper has, that makes up for the rest. And you can do that over and over and over again. As long as you sell all your Dwemer coins to Creeper, that's a good way to get all the money's worth out of, yeah, weapons that are worth like 20,000 bucks. I don't need any of these. Almost done the loop. Then we'll go out on the roof, I guess. Whoops. Better get that axe back. That really was a great opportunity for her to just leave, though. I guess I can't open those. Okay. So let's go back, and we'll go out on the roof and see what's up there. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm only at 37 speed, so I gotta put on my Boots of Blinding speed when I want to raise that up. I guess I could make some potions. What's on the roof? More people. She's got a bow. What about you guys? Oh, you've got bows too, huh? Oh, everyone on the roof has bows. Well, you were doing a terrible job guarding the entrance to this place. I assume the idea is that the people on the roof rain arrows down at whoever tries to come in, but no one tried to stop me, so... That looks like it for this stronghold. So we retrieved the shields of the fallen Redoran warriors, and we will go back to Aldrune and turn them in.
You'll bring me good fortune, Outlander. How may I be of service?
Ooh, I would like a shield of my own as a reward. It's for my collection. I'll hang it on the wall in my new house. When I get one. Alright. Who do I gotta talk to get a house?
I am blessed.
We'll ask around in the council house. I feel like I'm a high enough rank in House Redoran that I can get that ball rolling. Yeah, I'm a house cousin now. Come on. Even in town. So let's go talk to Mr. Serethi. Hey there, I'm doing pretty well. We are playing some Morrowind tonight. Oh, it's my favorite game of all time. I said this earlier in the stream, but I think I played more hours of Morrowind than any other game in my entire life, which is really saying something and kind of embarrassing, to be honest. But I love this game.
How may I
So, do you have any more duties for me? Okay. So he says that Andres Naranu, a Hlalu noble, claims that Bolvin Venom is guilty of certain indiscretions with the wife of another counselor. He doesn't agree with everything Bolvin does, but as a councilman, he can't let the accusation stand, and I have to go stop this slander. Yeah, so this is a heavily modded installation, but it's all visual stuff. I've tried to keep it as close to a vanilla experience as possible while making it look a little nicer, and all the visual stuff is vanilla friendly. The only real gameplay altering thing I've done is I've changed the leveling system so it's more like Skyrim's, where I don't have to worry about micromanaging all my skill gains. So I gotta go to Balmora and tell this guy to knock it off. Quit spreading rumors about some guy sleeping with some other guy's wife. Maybe it's true, though. Who knows? We don't like this guy talking about it, though. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, we're not carrying too much. I was wondering if we needed to make a trip to go unload all our loot, but I think we're okay. These guys are going to take care of the Cliff Racer for me. I'm just doing a battle mage. I'm an orc battle mage. Nothing fancy. Like I said, because I am using a mod, which mod is it? Oh, it's not modified through here. I'm using a mod whose name escapes me to change the leveling system so that your attributes are on the fly modified by how high your skills are. It means I don't have to micromanage anything, and I don't have to really worry about designing the perfect character.
Yes.
So I just chose Battle Mage for the vibes. An orc battle mage is just a fun concept, so that's what I've been doing. So we're going to zip over to Balmora using the Mages Guild guide here, who will teleport us over. And I should check my journal and see where this guy is supposed to be. Oh, he lives here.
At your service.
I guess we can ask around about him. It's pretty great. So he's in Norano Manor on the northwest side of town in the middle of the plaza.
How do you do? Maybe talk?
Yeah, I really should finish up the Mages Guild quest line. I've got a few more quests to finish, and then I can go kill that moron who runs the guild and take over. This Norano Manor, I think. Nope, that's the Council House Manor. Local map. This is it. So we're gonna see if, with the
Where
force
is
of
that
my
slave?
personality, I can convince this guy to shut up about business that is not his own. I do love the Silt Strider. Giant, long-legged giant fleas with half of their carapace cut out with probes stuck into their brains so that they can be steered. Who would not love that? Hey, you know, I don't care who's sleeping with whose wife. I just think everyone should mind their own business. So I'm here to tell you to knock it off with the slander. You're at 95 disposition towards me, so you might just do it. Okay. So he says he won't shut up unless I duel him.
There is no escape.
So we're gonna duel.
There is no
Oh, he's just gonna try and punch me to death? Doesn't seem very sporting.
There is no escape.
Really? Like, I get how the law works in Morrowind, but alright.
There is no escape.
First off, I don't think I can do this with my fists. What's my hand-to-hand skill? I might just have to hit him with an axe, folks. My hand-to-hand skill is 15. Okay. Well.
There is no escape.
No, I don't want the lockpick. Yeah, there you go. Eat it.
There is no escape.
The ultimate humiliation. Being killed with a lockpick.
There is no escape.
So my strength is pretty high.
There is no escape.
Is strength what? No, it's speed. Okay. So I'm probably doing hardly any damage at all to this guy. But he doesn't seem to be able to hit me. So with my terrible martial arts skills, I may be able to wear him down. He just punched me. How dare he?
There is no escape.
Maybe faster punches. I better be getting better at hand-to-hand. Yeah, I raised my strength up a little. I don't have any booze on me. We're doing it. See, my understanding is generally that you agree to the terms before you fight a duel, but this guy's just like straight up right into punching me. I know, it's not very orc-like.
There is no escape. There is no escape.
Come on, buddy.
There is no escape.
Do I have any Sujama to drink? Something to raise my strength would be good. I don't think I've got any spells that'll do it. I mean, I really shouldn't use magic, but...
There is no escape.
Yeah, I really thought this would be a more elegant affair, Arc Knight. I don't know how long it's going to take to wear them down. You can't actually see their fatigue bar. So the way hand-to-hand works in Morrowind is
There is no escape.
you have to bring their fatigue all the way down to 0, and then their health starts going down. So I think I've given this guy long enough. He's had his fun. Is there any fun way to do it? How you hitting yourself? You can't even hit me. Otherwise, the shock shield would be a great strategy. Anyway, I'm done with this. And I'm going to take your money. And I'm going to take a key to your manor. And, just to really embarrass you, I'm going to take all your clothes off. And I'm going to pile them in a pile. Right beside you. And leave you like that. The police are going to be baffled. Alright, let's go back. So apparently we have to work on our boxing.
You bring me good fortune, Outlander. How may I be of service?
Oh, this isn't the guy I need to talk to.
Good to see you,
I
Outlander.
am blessed to be at your service.
Yeah, I think that's how it works. I have the key and everything. It's in Balmora, though, with all those filthy Hlalu.
Is
I
there
need
something
a nice, solid Redoran stronghold.
You
I just
bring
need to
me
figure
good
out who I
fortune.
need to talk to about that.
How may I be of service?
You're in my way. Just move. That is what they say, Arc Knight. Alright. I put a stop to it. No, he definitely will not. Will not be slandering us again. Alright, you got a thing about... smugglers. We gotta take care of smugglers now. Okay, so I should investigate here in town about it. I'm gonna ask around. That is pretty darn good, Oprah. Maybe Narinda is the one we need to talk to about getting our stronghold going. Oh, the soundtrack to Morrowind is incredible.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
Alright, so it's not you who I have to talk to about getting a stronghold. Who the heck do I have to talk to about it? Yeah, you're just a Redoran guard. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. I want a house. Just don't know who to talk to about it. Anyway, we're just gonna keep asking around in town about these bandits. What else is in here? There's no, like, Yeah, I was wondering if there was a tavern or something. But there is not. So let's go to one and ask around.
You'll bring me good fortune, Outlander.
Yeah, there are. Like I said, I'm going for the vanilla experience, but there are some really cool housing mods. What I have added to this one is I've given the stronghold some fast travel options, which is nice because you used to have to either make a mark or and then recall back to them, or hike all the way out there.
Warm day to you.
So I've got fast travel for them, and I think the other housing mod I've got is just like a decorating mod that lets me place items more easily. So I'm going to ask about those bandits, smugglers. This guy doesn't know anything about them.
You'll bring me good fortune, Outlander. How may I be of service?
No, I just downloaded it. Do you know anything about it? You don't know anything about it. You don't know anything about smugglers. Does no one know anything about smugglers? Thengel, tell me you know about smugglers. Alright, no one here knows anything about smugglers. Maybe I should go to Narmak and ask about them? Let me just see what he said. Where's the most recent one? Are they not in order? Yeah, Ethan Sarethi. What does he say? Anything else from Ethan Sarethi? Smugglers operating on the coast in a cave of Chernobyl. Somewhere here. Okay, yeah. So maybe we should check out the rat in the pot. So the house from Blood Moon is pretty cool. The only thing about it is you get it so late in the game.
These Dunmer are useless.
That's racist. You don't have anything to say about it?
A warm welcome.
I don't know
about
where
you?
to begin. It is such an honor to meet you.
You don't have anything to say about it?
I must say, I find you most
Someone's got to have something to say about it.
This is a wondrous encounter.
Oh yeah, we killed that guy. Anyway, that's the end of my time slot, so we're going to have to solve this mystery another time. I'm Jeff. I've been playing Morrowind. We've been having a really good time with it. It is a fantastic game. I'm really enjoying sharing it with everyone. If you don't know me, I will say that I am raising money for Extra Life. I do it every year. You can see some info down below. I'm going to throw up a little donation link in the chat for you. But what Extra Life is an organization that connects gamers with their local Children's Miracle Network hospital, which for me is the Toronto Hospital for Sick Children. We raise money, and it all culminates in a 24-hour gaming marathon. I'm starting mine November 4th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I will be streaming the entire thing. I'm playing the 1998 psychological horror game Sanitarium, or at least I'll be starting my marathon with that. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Hope to see you next time. And if you check out my fundraising page, you can see there are a lot of good incentives this year. You can pick an old game for me to play on my stream. You can pick a place anywhere in the world for me to fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I am a big flight sim geek, and I will take you touring anywhere you want. And if you want to donate $666 and be truly generous and truly cruel, I will do a stream where I eat the world's hottest tortilla chip, and then I will play some video games. I will wash my hands very thoroughly first, though. I'm not doing that on my marathon stream because I don't want to have to run to the bathroom a million times. But I will do a separate stream if someone chooses that incentive. The other thing I've got going on this year is if I hit my fundraising total from last year, which is just over $1,500, I will play some Tony Hawk's Pro Skater for the original PlayStation. But there's a problem with playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on Twitch, in that the famous soundtrack gets you copyright strikes, and they'll mute your channel when you try and play it. So what I will do is I will turn the audio off in the game, and I will perform the soundtrack myself. So if you want to hear me singing the songs you would hear in a Hot Topic in the late 90s, or I guess in Canada we had, it was Backstage Pass. If you want it to sound like me singing along in one of those places, singing the pop punk hits of the late 90s, I'm going to do that if I hit my fundraising total from last year, which again is just over $1,500. I think we can do it again. Please give generously. Every little bit helps. Extra Life doesn't keep any of that money. It all goes directly to the hospital. It's you'll get a tax receipt for when you do your taxes. Really good cause. I can't thank everyone enough who's already contributed. And please, if you can, if you're in a position to do so, I would love if you could donate. And if you're not, come out to my marathon. It helps to have people to talk to stay awake. Keep me sane in the early hours of the morning. It should be a really fun time. Regardless, I will see you next time. My next stream is on Sunday evening. I'll be playing Wing Commander 2. Same time, same place. Check out my schedule. I do this twice a week right now, leading up into my marathon, which is getting very close, almost 2 weeks away. So have a good night, everyone who came out. It was great talking with everyone. It was great playing some games, and I'll see you next time.